Welcome back to another week here on Life of the Outpost. You're all Cowboys, Everything Cowboys podcast. Unofficial, might I add, because we don't have any qualified opinion at all about rugby league
Just bias.
or the Cowboys. But yes, as some would say, bias might be the spice needed to be a genuine supporter podcast. But yeah, coming back with, I'd say, good news anyway. Pretty good news.
I'd say it's damn fine news.
Yeah, we've got 2 wins on the trot here.
Not just 2 wins on the trot, but we've got some pretty good talking points too.
Yeah. Yep.
Some improved performances from people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big talking points.
Wins, gritty wins, solid wins. We'll jump back. We'll have a look at the Magic Round 1 2 weeks ago because we didn't get to touch on it. But that was one that really impressed me.
Yeah, I think we have to talk about it.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it just felt like it was kind of a win in the face of adversity almost. It sounds stupid to say, but
everyone had us down.
Yeah.
Everyone had it. Roosters flogging us.
Yep.
Like 13 plus. It was ridiculous chat.
Yep.
I thought, I went into this game going, you know what? I think this is one where we make it close and we win. And that's what we did. That's literally what we did. We came in and we put on probably one of the most fantastic defensive displays I've seen.
Yeah.
Period.
Since 2022.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah. It was great. And I think there was a few things that sort of went against us there. Todd Smith did a lot. He did a lot, and he did a lot to I don't know, maybe make it a bit more exciting or something. But the Roosters just didn't have answers, did they? Walker, who we would later see get picked to be our Origin 7, I don't know. Wouldn't say he was on tilt as such, but yeah, he just didn't ever really get a solid foothold in this game, right?
Nah, and I think the big thing to think about regarding that was who won the duel.
Yeah.
Man, Clifford kicked him to death.
Yeah. Yep.
Clifford kicked that whole team to death.
Yeah.
It didn't matter where we landed at the end of our set. They could have pushed us as far as they want, as hard as they want, get as many penalties as they want. We would hand some of those sets. We were handing the ball over, like we only made like 30 meters.
Yeah. Yep.
But it didn't matter because Clifford just put the ball 70 meters up. It just didn't matter.
Yep.
Clifford had kicked them into a corner. Like every single set, he just kicked them to death.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic showing from Cliffy.
Yeah.
Bread
and butter rugby league, but like just done so well.
Done to it, perfect to a T.
Yeah.
Iced it.
Yep.
I think the big one for me, I mean, look, I don't really like talking about referees, especially when we're in a win. But this one was one of those games where I felt so like helpless. I felt so helpless against it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'd be willing to cop the Lodge sin bin, but at the same time,
based on maybe just because it was still incorrect.
Look,
but
it was still a high tackle. Yeah. I'm happy to take the sin bin on the basis that it's a high tackle, and who knows, if it's not a high tackle, maybe his head doesn't go and hit his knee. Who knows? But the fact of the matter is, his head hit a knee, and that's what caused the damage. It had nothing to do with the high tackle. Matt Lodge just wore the punishment for it. That's all it was.
And hit him, and mind you, contact hit him on the chest.
Yeah.
And then it bounced up, you know what I mean? But
it just was not a sin bin in my opinion.
Yeah.
But we took it in our stride and
lesser of two evils.
Yeah, well we especially given the circumstances of the last sin bin we saw, which was not a sin bin and it was a send off. But anyway, I think the big thing for me was I felt helpless against that, and then the Cotter one was just outrageous. The Cotter one was just I don't have words for it.
It was very, the way it played out too, the sequence in which it played out, where I'm pretty sure the bunker, the words that came out were Sam Walker knocks the ball on. So then, sweet, he's knocked the ball on. That's the end of play, right? No. they continued.
Mm.
They continued to where he ran into Cotter, and Cotter did make contact with him. That's irrefutable, but hadn't tackled him. hadn't tackled him.
It just...
Yeah. And then it was almost a bit of a game of, all right, how do we make that the actual infringement? So I don't know. It was a no try, but obviously very clearly, but Cotter had to sit for 10 minutes because of it. But even 2 10-minute sin bins didn't, like, the boys didn't crack it. It didn't, get the boys down.
In fact, I'd even say the second one resolved them.
Yeah, it was. That's right. It was almost like a righto. Then that's how you want to do it. We'll show you how. We'll show you
what's up.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, dug in and absolutely killed it. Chester's is probably the starter. Chester's really good run, I think. Labour having probably a reprisal or a comeback game in this one as well. So that edge was very dominant. Daniel Tupu going down early did help, but yeah.
I think the other thing that I want to mention as well is that I'm pretty sure there was one moment in this game where the Roosters had like 9 sets against us. It was like 9 or 10 sets. And we just defended. Yeah. They couldn't crack it.
Yep.
They just couldn't do it.
Years gone, right, where that would happen.
I mean, shit, you put 2 or 3 sets against us and we just let it in.
We're gone, yeah. That's right. Yeah, gone. And then there's a try after that. But yeah.
Like, it was lovely to watch.
Yep. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Very good defensive resolve, but just, I wouldn't say shocking because we have been decent at times this year with it, but
like Savala got that try after that sin bin, but after that sequence had reset, they didn't even look close.
Yeah, that's right.
They didn't even look close anymore.
That's right. Yeah, very very dominant, but just very very good to see them steal themselves for 2, like not 1 but 2 10-minute fucking periods there where they just didn't, there weren't a mountain of points and it wouldn't be hard to do it. But, Roosters just couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
I think, Labour having a good game. McKaylee was another one for me. I thought did very well.
He was so close to getting a try too.
Yeah, and it just happens every week, it seems. Like he just gets so close to scoring and some circumstance, if not the bunker or the referee, takes it away from him. But... yeah, McKaylee and Lodge. I think Lodge also
had an awesome game, man.
Yeah.
No, I feel like you get a sin bin against you, you come back.
Yeah.
You never really pumped.
Yeah.
Lodge came back and he was pumped.
Yeah.
He was keen to get on with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, he did.
Come back.
He was a tackling workhorse.
Yep.
And he got us through the middle.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Which, I mean, I was skeptical at first when we first signed him. I thought, geez, he's at the end.
I think we all were, right?
Very likely a plotter, but I think he's done more than enough to earn a bit of respect for the position, or at least be named in around that bench squad anyway. And Liam Sutton, that's probably the big one, I think, for me from that game. A great debut from Liam Sutton, an untried or untested halves pairing. I think.
Didn't really make that many mistakes.
Yeah.
I feel like he just did his job well. He didn't light the world on fire, but he did his job well.
Yeah, that kick, the one that stood out to me was just that kick he kicked up, put up, and I think whoever attacked it...
Wasn't it Burns?
Burns or Toyer or someone went up for it, but knocked it on, and then either Burns or...
Burns got a try after that, yeah.
Burden or it might have even been Drinkwater.
It might have been Drinky's, actually. Yeah. No, that is Drinky's try, yeah.
He did. They went up to contest it, knocked it on straight into Drinky's hands. Yeah, and he just placed it down, yeah.
Johnny...
The kick was pinpoint. It was... Yeah, for someone, in their debut game, it was like he didn't feel the pressure of it at all. So really, really good, and good showing there, but I'd say Cowboys fans are pretty stoked, to have someone fill in there at that position for the next few weeks anyway.
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah, exactly right. And this week we'll have a look at, last week we'll have a look at the matchup against the Rabbitohs there. This one was another one where, albeit up at home here, Queensland Country Bank Stadium, the boys, I don't know, they dominated a squad even probably worse off with our Origin players out, you would argue. Just got in, dug in, and just did their duty, did their job.
Tom Chester.
Yeah, the man. Yep.
Tom Chester. I feel like it was only 4 or 5 weeks ago we were saying, man, Chester dropping that many balls, that sucked. I don't even think that is even a faint memory anymore.
Yeah.
After this game, I think this game makes Tom Chester nearly my favorite player.
Yeah. Yeah. He's leaps and bounds every week. I mean, we've seen him put a good performance, in defensively or offensively at different times.
This was the package.
Yeah,
this was the bow tying package.
Yeah, the 2-for-1 in it. In that he just absolutely slaughtered them, the Rabbitohs. I mean, poor AJ. AJ just, and yeah, he, as Wayne, defaults to with some sort of excuse. He does have a leg injury, which was sort of impeding him a bit, but that didn't matter. Like, any time he was in any position or any sort of break, Chester was there just to shut it down.
How many times have we seen AJ denied 3 tries?
On the line, a lot of them too. Yeah. Yep.
And all to Tom Chester.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having one person, literally just getting the pram, bro. Literally Tom Chester's your daddy. That was unprecedented levels of defense from Chester.
Get in here, son. I'm taking you for a walk.
That's it.
And that's what he did. He did walk him, but yeah.
He eventually got one at the end, but it took some attempts.
Well deserved. Yeah, well deserved, sorry, from Chester. But anyway, he did get that one in the end, AJ. But well deserved sort of raps for Chester, I think. Just great game all around.
Another one to mention is Reed Marnie.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
I mean, look, Clifford did kick a lot in this one. He gets more reps for the kicking in the last game on the Magic round, but Reed for me in this game as well. The amount of just extra advantage he gained out of dummy half.
Yeah.
The amount of tackles he made.
Yep.
And his effectiveness, his effective tackles, the effectiveness of them was just big.
Yeah.
I am very, very proud of the effort that Reed has come and put on. I think if he keeps playing like this, he's going to start seeing some really quality reception from people as well.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's one of those sort of I feel like he cops a bit of the outsider approach. Same with Lodge.
Yeah.
If those two guys keep playing the way they played in these last 2 weeks,
they're
going to start feeling like mainstays.
That's right, and they'll be, you know what I mean. Well, they are. They are part of the Cowboys squad, but yeah, you know what I mean. That they'll
start feeling.
They'll make that name, and that's right. They'll feel it. Yeah, much like we talk about players that have been around for ages. Everyone's got to start somewhere. It's exactly right. These sorts of games are where it begins, and yeah, Marnie's done very well, I think, since Sonny Luke's been out. So obviously starting the season maybe a little bit wavy, not
first 2 games are good. Next few were a bit busters, but he's finding the light.
Yeah, which obviously gave up the opportunity for Sonny Luke to come on and just improve our effectiveness there. But yeah, since he's been gone, I think Marnie's really, whether it's made him step up a bit and go, oh geez, I need to, have a bit more of a go, but you know what I mean. I need to tighten a few things up here, or not, or just a whole heap more effort from him. He's done really well the last couple of weeks for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Lukey as well. I mean, Chester and Lukey probably lucky to not be in the Origin. Well, they were in the Origin conversation, I think, for me. But
we're definitely in mine.
Not to be sort of in that extended squad or something.
I still can't believe neither of them were.
Yeah.
I thought Lukey would be at least on the bench.
Yep.
I was shocked. I was very shocked when I didn't see Lukey even named and extended.
Yeah.
But Finafuaki was in there, but for me, Finafuaki should have been playing.
Yeah.
But either way, that's other chat.
Yeah.
But, I'm very shocked that neither of them made it into the just bench or extension.
And that's it. If they keep going the way they are, there's got to be,
something's got to give.
They're going to knock the door down. I think really, they've got to be, or Billy's got to be considering them at least. Xavier Kerrisk is another one in this game. Got only maybe 9 or 10 minutes, but right at the end of the game, got his debut. Got to get on field there and just get a feel for the game. Someone as well we want to see probably getting minutes over the next year or so just to get him ready.
He's got the right intention as well.
Yeah.
He's very quick out of dummy half.
Yep.
But he was a little too quick sometimes. Little bit of thinking without the ball in his hands.
Step or two ahead, maybe. Yeah.
Once he gets, I mean, it's your first game. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Especially in that role. That role requires more snap than anything.
Yep.
But yeah, I think he's going to come into his own really quickly.
Yep. Agreed. It feels good to we talk about all the time, the ones we let go, who disappears and whatnot, but it feels good to have people like that, young fellas like that, with that ability or with such promise, just ready to go, ready to have a go. You know what I mean? So, yeah, much like Sutton getting the opportunity now and killing it, be good one day to see Keris also get that opportunity. We'll jump on to this round 13's game, though, which is Raiders down in Canberra there, GIO Stadium. And, God, I mean, if it's starting to get a little bit cooler up here, I can't imagine how cold it's going to be down there. Man. Yeah, this one's one of those funny games, or it's always a funny game playing the Raiders down there, because you go in, you're never the favourite, and it's always sort of around Origin time, so things are a little bit wavy, a bit up in the air. But it's a smoky. We seem to have a good record or a good run down there, I think.
It's like half and half. It's pretty close to 50.
When we're sort of written off or we're out of contention in a sense, I don't know. The boys they seem to dig down and just pull out some of the grittiest competition or grittiest fight they've got in them and get it done.
And I think the odds going against us
helps.
Always favors us.
Yeah.
Always.
Yep.
I think I love how much potency our team actually has right now, because the moment you don't give us a chance is the moment that we take the mile.
Yeah.
Like
yep.
That's what I'm looking forward to for this upcoming game.
Yep. Worth noting, Strange is backing up after Origin. He did have a good game, but hopefully that'll help as well. Might have a little bit of fatigue in the legs there, because he was probably one of New South Wales' best. But we do
New South Wales probably most active performers as well.
Yep. We do see Muzz come back for us though this week. So big ins for both sides. We've got that Savage up against Laybutt sort of competition. So that'll be an interesting one there. But also Muzz up against Tamale. So good finishes.
It's a pretty even
speedsters and good finishes on either side.
Yeah, it's a pretty even sort of stack up in this game too.
Yeah,
I think we've got big forwards. They've got big forwards. We've got agile wings. They've got agile wings.
Yeah.
I think the back rowers are what sets these two teams apart.
Yep.
Huddy is apparently backing up.
Yep.
We'll have to wait and see, but I think there's most likely he usually does anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
I think we have the advantage on back row.
Yep.
I really do. I think there's probably other people who will refute that, but I think those are those same people that don't give cows a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, you can't deny. I mean, in terms of comparison, but in terms of inform backline at the moment.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I really do think cows have like a backline with absolute venom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you don't give them a chance, they will destroy you.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'm going cows in this one. I've got to go cows in this one.
Gotta go cows.
I think, if anything, I mean, Strange coming back maybe hampers Sanders a little bit, sorry. He had a great game last week when he was the man calling the shots and doing everything, and Laurie was just running. But, yeah, I don't know. He may just sort of go back into his shell a little bit, or it might just get a little bit too conflicting possibly, so I think that may help us a lot.
I'm on board with that.
So yeah, cows. Go
cows all day.
I think in this one here, has been some signing news, so there's been no contract negotiations or positive contract negotiations in terms of Murray Talangi yet, so we haven't heard anything at all, which is probably the best way to put it. So it paints a bit of a picture when that happens. But this week it was announced we've got Sione Katoa and Jesse Ramian coming next year for 3 years, I think. 2 or 3 years. It's a decent contract.
Yeah,
but got the duo coming, so keeping them together because they're very handy together. But both coming to the club, which I don't know. If anything, it's just the picture's painted. The lights just haven't been turned on.
Yeah, look, I love seeing Sione Katoa. I'm not as excited about Ramian, but I'm sure I'll come into my excitement with that one. It's just he just has a lot of injuries. That's all, you know. But I'm sure I'll come to it. It is exciting overall as a prospect because you're keeping two players who love to play together into the same club.
It's a good combination.
It's a great combination. It's a tried and true.
Yeah. Yep.
For me, it just tells a tale that says
and
Murray's gone.
He's gone already and has been gone for a bit, maybe.
Yeah, which is sad.
Yeah.
Because Murray's, obviously probably one of our favorite players.
Yeah. So, he's one of the longest standing ones. I mean, outside of the team that were around for the grand final, he's one of the longest standing players, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So it is kind of sad in a sense. I'd love for him to stay and find a way to stay, but with a Katoa signing, you'd have to say how.
Yeah. Yep. And I mean,
shit. Even if he was playing for a Pie and a Coke, how do you? Where do you put him if Katoa's coming on that side?
Yeah. And those were where do you put Katoa? Like why are you signing? Yeah. Though that was the conversation. I think a year ago it started that his manager was in talks or negotiations or whatever with the club, but we just weren't offering enough for what he wanted or what they wanted. And to sign 2 players, if you got the money to do that, but you don't have the money, or you're not going to offer the money to
sign one,
to keep one. Yeah, and that amongst all the other signings, obviously we've had the last couple of months and re-signings. I think it paints a picture, unfortunately, for Cowboys fans, as you said. Yeah, he's
definitely.
It's not announced yet. Miracles could happen, but yeah, I had that hope with Val and Drinkwater as well, unfortunately. And we usually, when we see these sorts of things happen, there's a bit of a formula, and it seems to be following that same formula. So
yeah, definitely.
We'll probably hear, I'd say, toward the end of the season, if not at the end of the season, where he's off to, or you know what I mean, that it's locked in. So
word has it Roosters?
Yep. Roosters were the I did hear Tigers mentioned as well, but Roosters were the big front runner. But if anyone's got money to throw at someone that wants some money, it's the Roosters, right?
I mean, technically, I think they've both got money to throw right now, but you'd have to
out of the two of them.
Robson's there. Makes sense.
He's a ready-made replacement for someone like Tupou, and going into a very prestigious club who are still in and around and there or thereabouts. And linking up with Robson, and I think he's a junior Burdekin Rooster, so hey, who knows? Maybe he might be living out a childhood dream or a fantasy or something. Who knows? But yeah, if that is the case, all the best to him and whatnot. But very sad from Cowboys fans everywhere. I think
he'll always still be viewed as a Cowboy.
Yeah, exactly. So. And the best part about it is he is a Queenslander, so he's still got that chance to link up back with him in Origin, the boys. So yeah. I think that's probably about it, though, for Cowboys news for this episode, this week. What we will do, though, is we might draw the winner of the tickets.
And on that Origin moment as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Now that he is back this week, that also gives us a chance to actually have him in Origin, which we probably could have used a lot.
Yeah. It would have been very handy.
Would have been very handy, so.
For sure. We'll have a look at the winner of the Dolphins tickets competition. So that was the one over there on the Life of the Outpost Instagram or Facebook page. We had a fair few people enter in this one, just following the page and then leaving your favourite derby moment down. Lots of different ones come through, and lots of memories flashing back or flooding back from a few of them, which was good. It was good to read, but... without further ado, we will get it all set up and ready to go and hit the spin on that. Who have we got?
Ooh.
Very nice. TJ. Yeah, TJ78967. With his memory of his comment of his memory on March 9, 2012, Cowboys versus Broncos at Suncorp Stadium. Matty Bowen scoring the winning try in the 79th minute on his 30th birthday, breaking from a scrum to score under the posts and win the game. Yeah, and talking about that, actually, that's one of the ones where, it's
chills.
Not one you don't ever remember, but one you sort of, there's that many great derby moments. It just goes into the file, but it was good to even go back and watch that one I think. But yeah, congratulations, TJ. We'll get in contact with you through Instagram there and get those 2 tickets to you up for that derby next week against the Dolphins.
Huge work, TJ.
Yeah. Congratulations, and thanks to everyone who entered. We'll have another one. We might have something before the season's out, but we'll definitely have something decent next time as well for all our listeners. Cheers for that. I think that's probably it for Life of the Outpost this week. No other news around the traps for you, hey?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to an Origin that isn't dictated by a whistle.
marred by controversy, but hey, that's rugby league. That's rugby league we maybe don't love, but we know at the moment.
And have, for some reason, cultivated TikTok.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you next time.
Cheers.